They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. The Packers offense here coming back out for their second drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
And that will be incomplete.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they have to give up the football again after this one.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And the Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Cousins throw taken in by Hockenson here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10. Cousins now. And he's got this to Jefferson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's another 1st down as this time they get an even 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. Throw caught there by Osborne. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage. The drag route can be effective when it's run well.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Throwing is Cousins. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. It's a 6-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was all capped off by Justin Jefferson's touchdown reception. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. To throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. That's taken in by the tight end, Josiah DeGuara. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet Just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Bridgewater's throw there taken in by Smith. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple. Up the middle, Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Marcus Davenport, the first rounder out of UTSA, with a sack. So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Buying time to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And it's a Packers touchdown. Traquan Smith from 13 yards out. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Point after here coming up. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the result, a Green Bay score. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Kirk Cousins and the Vikings back out there. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
To the air again, it's Cousins. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. This is taken around the 12. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. We'll remind you that coming up tonight, the first Sunday nighter of the new season. And how about this for a matchup? The Buccaneers and the Cowboys from Dallas, 8:20 Eastern. Then tomorrow, Monday night, just one game here in Week 1 this year. And it'll pit the Broncos and Seahawks as Russell Wilson makes his Bronco debut. And, of course, where is it? Seattle. Coincidence? We'll let you decide. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Working with a 2nd and 4. Here's Bridgewater. Open man is Quintez Cephus. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. On play action, it's Bridgewater. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
To throw again on 2nd down, Bridgewater. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. An inside give to Jones. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for their first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Punter Sterling Hofrichter out now on 4th down. It'll be a net of only 30 here. 40-yard punt, 10 on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And they've got a little under 40 seconds to go if they want to try to put something together here. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And this one's incomplete.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
Over the middle, complete. It's Osborne. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 1st and 10, Cousins. Finding Hockenson here on the out route. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Cousins again. Rolling to his left. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw, Cousins. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. Well, look, we're watching a quarterback here that's obviously been around for a long time. That's a throw he wishes he had back.
He certainly does, but as you well know, this is a guy that's used to taking a few chances, used to fitting it into tight windows. These are throws that he's made before. Didn't happen to get it completed in this case.
It'll be a gain of 4 here, and it will take us to the end of the first half of play. It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Bridgewater to throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Smith. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. To throw, Bridgewater. Touchdown! A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. The extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 28. Cousins to throw it. And this one right back into the hands of Jefferson. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Slot man moves right. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Now a first down carry by Jones. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half. Yeah,
and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he's got his big tight end here. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Dobbs made to day 3 of the draft, and Green Bay loves the dimension he brings to their group of receivers, and that's speed. The head coach really wanted someone who could take the top off of a defense in the draft, and they got it in Romeo Dobbs out of Nevada. You can easily see him getting steadily more and more targets as the weeks go on.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Jones is in. Touchdown, Packers. So he had the nice...
Entering settings screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
To get him down there was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra determination there, don't you think, partner? You notice he didn't tap on his helmet and say, get me out after the run down to the end zone. He said, I almost got in. I'm going to get in on my own. I'm staying in. And he carries it across the goal line.
Kene Nwangwu now out of his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. But Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
But the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. To throw is Cousins. Setting up the screen for Cook. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
And good yardage there on 1st down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 38, Cousins. Open man, he's got him, the tight end, Hockenson. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a 1st down there, and for the offense, they're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
Again, it's Cousins. Flushed out right. Now the hit comes, and Cousins lost the football. And this is going to be Packer football.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, these are going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
That'll give them 8 that time, and they'll be left with second and a couple. From the gun, Bridgewater had his hands on it but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake, third down. The Packers on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a net of 40 yards following a punt of 44. And they will take over 1st and 10. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well. Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
A 2nd down throw for Cousins. Dancing to his left. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Cousins being chased out left. And incomplete.